Good Wednesday morning. I'm Meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today another cold one, but not quite as cold as Tuesday morning when we had a record low temperature. We had 11 degrees yesterday. Today a little bit better. We have blue sky and the promise of a slight warm up. And now I'm not promising that it's going to be balmy. This is not going to be necessarily even as warm as late October weather typically is, but it's going to feel maybe a little more like fall than winter by day's end, because the last few days have been unbelievably cold, as we all know. 5 days in a row now. It's been 5 solid days since we've been above the freezing mark. Now that is absurd, considering the average high this time of the year is 53, a typical low in the mid-30s. So every day, 5 days in a row, have been colder than the average low temperature for this time of the year. So we're talking near record territory a few times. Not record for the month. Of course, we have to remember the first half of the month was kind of mild. And so looking at the climate records, we are nowhere near any types of longer-term month records for being among the coldest months of October in history. But this stretch of weather, the last week or so, has been kind of absurd. Very, very cold for this time of the year. 25 right now. It's just a little bit after 8:30 here. On this Wednesday morning, we have the prospect of a sun-filled day. South winds 9 miles per hour. They've been a little breezier than that. You may have noticed that last night, the windows rattling, things like that. We had 25 mile per hour gusts around midnight. This warmer air trying to work its way in. And temperatures overnight were hovering right around 28 degrees the entire time. So only in the last hour or so, we've actually fallen a little bit more right around sunrise. We saw temperatures just drop a few degrees, but that warmer air and the south winds at least trying to keep temperatures a little more reasonable, and eventually they will succeed. More sunshine throughout the day helps us get somewhere a little warmer. 43 the expected high by around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Sunset at 6:05. Of course, we only have a handful of days left with that in our future, because after daylight time comes to an end, after we have daylight saving time this weekend, we're going to be having sunset around 5 o'clock starting on Sunday for All Saints Day. But today, look for some of the numbers we've been looking at recently. Yesterday, record low in Rochester, 11 degrees. The previous record was 13. The high temperature yesterday was a record 30 degrees. The previous record 33. And twice in the last week, we've had 2.1 inches of snow, both record occasions, the 20th and 25th. But now the forecast, warmer days in store, and we do have something a little more October-like. Today, though, a pretty chilly morning, though, even by October standards. 25, feels like 16. Winds diminish out of the south, 9 miles per hour. Air pressure is steady, 29.98 inches of mercury. A lot of 20s, low 30s on the map. Rochester 25, Mesa City 29, Winona 32, Cresco 30. Here's future track radar. Light snow way north of us, some sprinkles. We're not going to see that. We will see a front come through, and that will swing our winds around with west by this afternoon and tonight. And temperatures tomorrow behind that front, not quite as warm as the 40s we will see later today, but only for a short time there. In the short term, we're going to be seeing something a little cooler for our Thursday. Today, breezy with the southwest winds up to 15, 18 miles per hour. The front moves through, a few fair weather clouds tonight. Then tomorrow, diminishing wind out of the north, increasing sunshine by afternoon. High temperatures tomorrow around 38. And then heading into Friday, a little disturbance. Watch this little thing come through, and we'll have a chance of some very light flurries or very light snow showers around 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Just a couple snowflakes, but nothing to measure. And beyond that, afternoon highs on Friday should be right around 40 again. 43 today for our Wednesday in Rochester, Austin 47, Charles City 48, with sunny skies, breezy, cool conditions, winds becoming northwesterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, a light north breeze, partly cloudy, 28, and tomorrow, partly sunny, a few fair weather clouds, a chilly day, not as breezy as today though, 38. Looking ahead, this forecast for the weekend, a couple flurries early Friday, 42. Breezy and Halloween. The thing is, it's going to be around 50, but it won't feel that warm because the winds at times around 30 to 40 miles per hour, and then a cold front moves through that night. And for Sunday, a windy day, only 38 degrees. It's going to feel even colder because of those winds. 7-day forecast. Boy, some exciting numbers are ahead next week for November. Actually warmer than average for a few days, possibly upper 50s by next Wednesday. Now, beyond next Wednesday, I do think we might hit 50 again next Thursday, but beyond that, I think we do have a fall to the more seasonable 40s beyond that. But still, even then, warmer than anything we've had in the last 10 days. It's been 10 days since we've been having seasonable weather, more typical for this time of the year. Anyway, look at again, a pretty quiet week aside from the ups and downs in temperatures and the wind, but overall things looking definitely more favorable in the coming days. So enjoy the sunshine today and the 40s eventually this afternoon, and then we'll look forward to something maybe even a little warmer at times over the next week. Have a great day, everybody. See you right back here on Thursday.